Good try, good try.
Oh, it goes pretty far.
Alrighty. Hi guys, my name is Daniel. Philip's brother, older brother. Alright, this is my speech. Oh man, okay. I remember way back when Philip was little, and I was able to throw him around like a piece of paper. Now I can't do that anymore, which kind of saddens me, but I miss those times. But anyways, having grown up with him for 24 years, there are so many things I can talk about. But on this very day, I want to focus on one thing that highlights who he is, and that is his passion. Philip is a passionate man. Among the many stories that I can share, I'll try to keep it up to 4 stories. 1, Philip was always passionate about gaming. We grew up with one computer and we would take turns playing games. For example, we would switch on every 30 minutes playing Maple Story. One time, I went to play more and my 30 minutes was up, but I didn't get off. He started to raise his voice at me and I returned, raised my voice, and next you know, we were throwing punches at each other. We were literally punching each other. And one of us, and I won't mention who, would eventually give up. 2, Philip was also passionate about rap culture. He listened to a lot of Lil Wayne, Soulja Boy, etc., and thought he was a G. His pants would sag lower and lower until I couldn't tell if his legs even existed. Even wore colorful studded belts and that didn't even help with his sagging pants. Along with that, he probably wore sky blue button downs with a white vest, which is pretty corny. He definitely thought he was a hotshot. 3, after Philip finally, thankfully, grew out of these phases, he found a passion for helping people. To my surprise, he got accepted to medical school and now hopes to become a general surgeon. I honestly didn't think that he was this smart. And most importantly, last, Philip is passionate about Ansley. Who would have thought that the same guy that threw punches because of over a game was a gangster wannabe could love someone this much? God definitely pulled some kind of miracle there. In all seriousness, in the times I've seen them together, I was really able to see Philip cherishing Ansley. You guys look really good together, and it's like a match made in heaven. Ansley, you look amazing today, and you got one hell of a man. Philip, you look sharp, and you locked in one hell of a woman. And this is one hell of a wedding. I love you guys, and will always be there to support you too. So if I could ask you all to join me in a toast to happy couple, the bride and groom, Philip and Ansley.
Yes, make some noise for Daniel. Alright, now next up to the microphone is Sam.
Yes, Sammy.
Hi, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Samantha, and I have the greatest honor today to stand beside my sister on her wedding day. So many of you might not know this, but Ansley is the smartest of the two siblings.
I did not know.
She brought home the grades in our family, whereas me and my brother, we like lagged behind with that one measly D on a report card. I know, it's very tragic, right? Very. But it gets even more tragic, guys.
Just because it's true.
So many of you might also not know this, but Ansley is also the richest of the two siblings. And my parents, they created this reward system for academic positive reinforcement. support system, I never once received $100. This is very tragic, guys. But in those 7 years and beyond till now, Ansley has never once hesitated to share that money with me. You see that Ansley's someone who is not only rich in wealth or in her smarts, but she is someone also rich in love for those around her. This is how I know that she will be a great doctor to the patients that come and go. It's how I know that she will be a great friend to those that enter her life. Look around the room. It's how I know that she will minister with compassion and grace to those around her. It's how I know that she'll be a great mother to her 6+ children.
Wow.
And finally, it is how I know that she'll be an incredible and amazing wife to Philip. I know that also in the same way, Philip will also be an awesome husband to Ansley. And I truly know this because I know how much he loves God. And I also truly know this because I see how good he is to my family. In so many ways, I'm thankful to you, Philip. Philip, you embody so much kindness and gentleness in you that shines through in your thoughts and your actions. You bring a sense of peace into our family. And as my sister Selah loves to say, without you, there will be no fun in our dysfunction. You are the ultimate gentleman to me and my sisters, from being our professional photographer to opening every single car door and building door out there. But most importantly, thank you for bringing lots of smiles and laughter to Ansley. It is the best feeling as an older sister to know that her younger sister is in good hands. And I'm truly blessed to have you as a brother-in-law and to have your quirky presence in my life. I love you, Philip. I would like to end with this final story that my mom likes to tell us once a year, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell it. In the year of 1994, she had my brother. And God thought that it would be nice for him to have a sister, so that he can play with and ultimately beat up.
Now you're making things dull.
So 1 year later, I was born, and I was indeed the playmate and the punching bag for my brother. And God saw that it was good. Afterwards, my mom thought, I would love if Samantha could have a sister to love and get beat up alongside her. And God indeed also thought the same thing, so I was blessed 2 years later with a younger sister. And God saw that it was good. And from the minute she was born, I loved Ansley. See, Ansley, you became the person I would do everything with. From playing with dolls to taking trips together to the zoo. From bike rides together daily to constantly losing to you in tennis. From staying up late laughing and telling stories in our shared bed to our not so late night video calls now because your bedtime is 9 p.m. From the year 1997 to 2001, and to forevermore. Ansley, you mean more to me than you can imagine. You're like my little sister, my dear friend, my inspiration, and my encouragement. Ansley, I love you so much. For so many years, it was my joy to have someone to share life with, and now, Philip, you will also be blessed in the same way as I have been with the companionship and love of Ansley in your life. So now, if you can all stand and raise your glasses to the bride and groom. I left my glass back at the table. I love you both. I wish you a lifetime of joy and happiness filled with the Holy Spirit and God's unwavering grace. Cheers.
Cheers.
really short kids of her. That was for you, Ansley. For everyone who doesn't know, that was a skit from the TV show Friends. It's Ansley's favorite. It's me and my siblings' favorite show to watch together. We may have been sisters by chance, but we more decided to be friends by choice. Ansley is not only one of the big sisters that I love, but she's also one of my best friends. I'd also like to introduce Philip to the family. I know you've technically been part of the family for a few months now, but you were a part of it long before then. I remember when you told me you were going to propose. I was one of the first people to know. You told me not to tell anyone, but I told everyone around me. I was so excited, I couldn't help myself. I was so happy of the possibility of getting a new brother, a new sibling. Yes, I was very excited to get a new sibling, and very soon, I'm very excited to be an aunt. In the